Welcome back to Picker Road in Europe. This week, we're continuing our adventure in Switzerland with food, picking, and fun. Plus, be sure to watch till the end to hear about how we got stranded in Europe. It's all coming up, so join the journey.
I'm Harlene, and along with my husband Gary and our son Will, we are a family of pickers. We travel the country finding treasures to bring to you. Along the way, we have great adventures. Come along with us. Join the journey on Picker Road.
As you saw last time, we departed from Las Vegas on a 14-hour flight to Zurich, Switzerland. When we landed, we immediately found ourselves in the heart of this historic city. It was a bit rainy, but we warmed ourselves up with some delicious fondue.
The food here is unbelievable. Being in the heart of Europe, multiple cultures blend together so you can find the best of German, French, and Italian cuisine.
Zurich is definitely a cultural center of Europe. The architecture is incredible, the fashion and shopping is amazing, and the food is delicious. Of course, this is Switzerland, so you know there's going to be amazing chocolate. We stopped in at one of the most famous chocolatiers in Europe and enjoyed some sweet treats. We're in Switzerland because in addition to picking and YouTube, we produce a TV show about animal welfare, and this country is world famous for its treatment of animals. We even found out that dogs are given their own passports here. Can you believe that? Look at the beautiful Swiss countryside behind us. That's actually Zurich Zoo back there. They've got elephants and giraffes.
Switzerland is famous for its St. Bernards, and we had the great pleasure of meeting some in the town they originated from. These dogs are big, gentle, and sweet. Can you believe this guy is still a puppy?
We're at the beautiful Beau Rivage Palace on Lake Geneva, Switzerland. Words do not do this hotel justice. It's right on the banks of Lake Geneva, and it feels like you're stepping back in time here. From the 19th century architecture to the 125-year-old steamships that crisscross the lake, the atmosphere is extraordinary. Every aspect of this palace was beyond compare. The elevators were built with the same style as a 1930s Rolls-Royce, and they opened onto some of the most elegant hallways I've ever seen. Once we got to the Swiss Alps, it was time to ride the train to Zermatt. This quaint alpine village doesn't allow cars, save some small electric taxis, so you have to take a 20-minute train ride to the base of the Matterhorn.
Those are the Swiss Alps up there. We're in the Swiss Alps. Yodelay-hee-hoo!
During our time in Zermatt, we stayed at Hotel Alex, and once again, this place was like something out of a movie. Its alpine design and Central European accents made it an absolute treat to explore. Zermatt isn't far from where Charlie Chaplin spent the later years of his life, so there were tributes to him everywhere. All right, we are now in Zermatt, and this is the room. Look at this place. Oh my goodness, this place is like a, 19th century German lodge almost. Let's check this out. Look, wait a second. Look at the bathtub. Wow, that's something else. Okay. What are the
Fireplace
Where's the fireplace?
behind you.
Oh. Wow. Okay, so we are actually right at the base of the Matterhorn. So everything here has little prints and drawings of the Matterhorn on it. It's so cool. How about the bedroom? Oh, look at that. Wow. Can we see the Matterhorn from here? Let's see. Let's see. I believe that's the base of the Matterhorn right there. We're going to go check it out in a couple of days. Oh, and here's the view. Look at the valley out there. Look at Zermatt. That is just incredible. And then up those stairs back there is my room. How cool is this place? The Swiss Alps are breathtaking. It's May and there's snow on them. Everywhere we turned in Zermatt, we saw people getting ready to ski or snowshoe up the mountains. The air is so clean and fresh, and the water is pure, having come from the snowmelt. In Zermatt, the bottled water comes from less than 2 miles away. All right, well, it's time for me to head up to the mountains.
Today, Picker Road is in beautiful Zermatt, Switzerland. It's a lovely little alpine town at the base of the Matterhorn. You might notice that William's not with us.
That's because today he's actually filming on the Matterhorn. Then later, he's going to be doing a flyover of the Matterhorn in a helicopter.
Ooh, that's going to be exciting. As parents, we're a little bit nervous, but we're anxious to see the footage, and so are you. So we're going to take you on a tour of this town. We're going to do some shopping, some picking. We're going to have a great time, and we're going to treat you to a wonderful experience. It's cool, it's chilly here, but all you have to do is sit back and enjoy. And join the journey. There's so much here in Zermatt. There's shopping, there's beautiful hotels, delicious restaurants, and there's no cars, so it almost feels like you're walking through Disneyland. But this Matterhorn is real. At the top of Zermatt is this centuries-old church. Just beautiful, the stonework. And there's so many interesting hotels and B&Bs. The decoration is all so beautiful. Let's head to some shops and see what we can find in downtown Zermatt. We loved these little glasses. On the bottom, they had little Matterhorns built right into the glass. So fun. We came across this great little flower shop down a little alleyway. Unfortunately, they were closed, but they had so many interesting items on the outside, we decided to stay and look for a while. All sorts of wood sculptures. They had fairies and mushrooms and flowers. Really interesting stuff. I wish they had been open, and I loved the sheep. So fun, so soft. I would have liked to have bought one. And these flowers were all real. They smelled heavenly. Oh, and this chicken, he was really funny. All these little stonework pieces, some more chickens and soap, and really unusual carved mushrooms. You can see them there, kind of tall, all made locally from local wood. Photo frames, of course, the Matterhorn, and a small Swiss chalet. They had baskets and more carved mushrooms. They were kind of big. I still would have liked to have taken them home. And they had fairies hanging, made of iron. And this carved wood heart. You could paint it yourself. I loved the longhorn sheep they had. And the cows. So funny. And of course, an owl. He's a hoot, Will. The flowers were all so fresh and beautiful. The weather was crisp and cool and keeping them that way. And these funny little angels. Underneath this grand hotel was a really fun-looking little shop. Let's go in and check it out. Great carved items. The black-faced sheep are very special to this area. And of course the cows in Switzerland with their bells. Clocks are everywhere. The Swiss are known for their excellent timepieces and really, really good punctuality. Beautiful clocks, beautiful watches, just so much to look at, and all so well made. Now let's head into this perfumery. It smells good even from the outside. So many pretty hair clips to look at. I want to check out the prices on some of them. This is a pretty one. How much is that? Oh, 79 Swiss francs. That's kind of expensive. The Swiss franc is about $1.10 to the US dollar. So that would make that a 70-some dollar hair clip. Little pricey, but they still are very pretty. Ooh, you can just smell these perfumes. They're so lovely. And the bottles are all really, really attractive and unusual shapes. I don't know which one I like the best. The colors are beautiful too. Ooh, I like that purple one. Oh, and look at this one. Oh, it smells really good. Oh, now I'm gonna smell like it all day, but I think that's okay. Oh, and those look like hearts. Oh, beautiful. These leather purses were really quite lovely. Let's see, this one is 219 francs. You're paying for the luxury goods in this beautiful leather, handcrafted and really well made. And the jewelry, very, very pretty. I like those earrings. And these are crystals, so attractive. The town just is so inviting, walking around, strolling, looking in windows. And it was lovely that it wasn't overcrowded. We spotted this helicopter, and Gary and I wondered, is that the one that Will is on? Let's check in and see how he's doing.
I'm at 12,000 feet, and that's the Matterhorn.
Meanwhile, back down in Zermatt, let's keep exploring. This was an interesting window. The store was closed, but I wanted to get close up and see those Fendi purses. Love looking at these Fendi purses. They're so well made. Little pricey, but so fun to look at. This black one was really, really stunning with the matching heels. The shoes are just beautiful. So many delicious restaurants. This one had several outdoor charcuterie boards and meats and cheeses and all sorts of good things to look at. These are all handmade right there in Zermatt. And these meats, they're smoked and packaged and ready to go. This store is so funny. It had a giant sausage outside. It surely tells you what they're selling. This looks like a cute store. Zermatt Memories. I see a couple of things in the window that I'd like to go in and check out. Let's go on in, Gary. It's a small store, but they have so much to look at. Where do I start? Snow globes and all sorts of little odds and ends. Oh, I'm having fun with these snow globes today. They're also music boxes, very attractive. So Swiss. And here's some smaller ones. Very, very fun. These were very interesting. They were dried flowers that were pressed and framed. That's kind of a fun memento to take back from Switzerland. I like these woodcuts also. They were very thin and very delicate, but very well done. And these frames, beautiful music boxes, each one playing a song that's more beautiful than the next. That one played Romance. Love the color. That blue is stunning. The scenes and the flowers, the workmanship, really, really lovely. And of course, a Matterhorn music box. They had mugs and all sorts of little trinkets and steins, anything you could want as a memory from Switzerland. Everything was really well made. That's what impressed us. And I love these little gnomes. They were very cute, especially the ones on skis. You couldn't see their little faces, and I loved the reindeer. Very, very cute. They weren't really priced for reselling, but they're still fun to look at. And hopefully sharing them with you gives you an idea of what you can get in any of these little Swiss stores. More gnomes with these really big hats. He's a fun fellow. And this guy, he was kind of sparkly. He was 15 francs. I was going to think about him, but then decided that he'd be a little hard to ship home.
Of course, the Swiss are known for their watches, and none are more famous than Rolex. The Rolex boutique here in Zermatt showcases some of the most high-end watches available on the market today, and you can see the quality. A Rolex endures for generations to come.
Then we came across the Landerak Swiss chocolatier store. Oh my goodness, they are known to be the best chocolatier in all of Switzerland. The store was more like a gallery than a candy shop. Everything was laid out with the intention of showing just how carefully and intentionally everything is made, with the freshest ingredients and the most beautiful, fresh Swiss chocolate. Oh, and the boxes of candy, just incredible. These looked absolutely delicious. I had to buy a few boxes and send them home to my dear family. Each one with these incredible flavors, everything from champagne to caramel to white chocolates, just delicious. We did get to sample some. We brought some back to the hotel to share with William. We thought after a busy day up on the mountain filming, he'd like a little chocolate. There's my purchase. All right. Delicious. Get my bags together. We've been busy. There's nothing like a day of shopping in the Swiss Alps.
After a truly wonderful week filming, picking, and enjoying Swiss cuisine, it was time to bid adieu to this beautiful alpine nation and take a delightful 3-hour luxury train to Paris, France. Or so we thought. Okay, so here's the deal. We finished all of our filming. We're done. We're wrapped. We had a great time in Switzerland. It was so much fun. We get to the train station, and just as our train is arriving, somebody says, "You know it's not going to Paris, right?" No. So we find an attendant, and they tell us that the Paris railway workers are on strike. And they're going to stop all the trains at the border. So there's no trains from Zurich to Paris. What are we going to do? Nah, okay. We didn't panic that much. We're good at this. We've been doing this for a long time. So we looked at all of our options, and we got ourselves over to the airport just as the car rental companies were about to close. And we managed to get the last car at Zurich Airport that wasn't already accounted for. So now we are on the Autobahn, driving from Zurich to Paris.
In the rain.
In the rain. It's 10 o'clock at night. My brother David is in the air over the Atlantic heading towards Paris, and we're trying desperately to beat him there because we've got the keys to the apartment. So let's see if we make it. Yep, that's right. We had to rent a car and drive almost 400 miles from Zurich to Paris in the pitch black darkness of night. And I will tell you this, there weren't many freeways. We were going down windy French countryside roads with no signage in English. Just after midnight, we got pulled over by a rural French police officer. After desperately trying to communicate what we were doing in their very quiet town at such an hour, he sent us on our way and we continued into the night. Utterly exhausted, we arrived in Paris just as the sun was coming up and made our way to the apartment we rented for the week. Oh my goodness, we finally made it to Paris. What a journey to get there, but worth it. Look at this place. Oh my goodness, they said it was spacious. That does not do it justice. This is massive. This is a true Parisian apartment. Look at this. Here's one room. I think that's the one David and I are sharing. What do we have in here? Okay, kitchen. Lovely. Full kitchen in there. What do we have? Oh my goodness, look at this sitting room. This place is incredible. Look at this. Wow. Just beautiful. See? There's a balcony out there overlooking a boulevard. And look at this master bedroom. Oh my goodness. Wow. Totally worth the wait. Totally worth the crazy drive. There's a balcony out there too. Just incredible. Okay, we have been on the road for, what? I don't know, 10 hours? 10 hours on the road?
Or more.
I think we're going to bring our bags in and take a nap. Wow, what a place. We were finally there. Oh, we made it. But now, that means the fun continues. We're in Paris. And you know what? We're going to a flea market. So tune in for the next video where we go to one of the most incredible flea markets in the City of Lights. For now, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because we want you to join the journey.